Okay, so ThermaFreeze has been one of the most popular products here at QVC. It makes sense. It's going to make you rethink how you pack your coolers, how you pack your kids' lunches, how you pack your lunches. Quite frankly, food safety is a huge, huge issue. And I think so many of us unknowingly eat warm mayonnaise, tuna salad that is well past its temperature point, or we're running errands and we get stuck in traffic and our food is going bad. This is a clearance price. We used to have a whole bunch of colors. At this point, I don't care what color it is. You're gonna want these. We do have 2 cute colors left though, I will tell you that. And we're gonna do it on 2 easy payments. There will not be a reorder on this. So you're already $10 less than the QVC price, which was less than retail. So just a darn good opportunity, Miss Lisa Brady.
Like you said, if you use a lunch, if you take a lunch with you to go, a grocery tote, if you use a cooler, a baby bag, a beach bag, RVs, traveling, entertaining outside, you need ThermaFreeze sheets to keep your food a safe temperature, but keep it nice and cold.
So let me share what your choices are. So if you already know you want these, here's your deal.
Right.
This is called iCat, and you're gonna get 6 medium, 4 large, and 1 jumbo.
Yeah, this one's actually
I'm
Chevron.
sorry, this is
That's
Chevron.
okay,
Sorry,
Chevron.
this is
That's
Chevron
okay.
here.
Yep.
This one is called iCat.
Right.
This one here. So iCat here,
Yep.
Chevron, and you get 6 medium,
Yep.
4 large,
Yep.
and 1 jumbo. And already people are buying more than one.
Yes.
I don't blame you because you're saving $10 off the QVC price and however much off the retail.
And look at that jumbo. It's 3.5 feet long.
It's
and you
huge.
cut it to any size you want. That's the beauty of it.
Absolutely.
And it's reusable.
Yes, it
over
is.
and over and over. Okay, so I have some coolers here that I set up with the same beverages, the same food, and I want to show you, this is what typically we do. We put ice in, but what happens? Ice melts. And then this is what you get, a
Your
wet,
sandwich is
drippy,
taking a swim.
disgusting mess.
Oh, yeah, nobody beat
Or
that.
we use the big, heavy, bulky gel packs that only keep things cold that they're right next to. So how do you keep everything cold?
Right.
You can't. ThermaFreeze is the answer. Because they're flexible when they're frozen, you're able to wrap them around, put them inside your cooler, cut them to size. They keep everything nice and cold and a safe temperature. Anything over 40 degrees that's supposed to be cold, not good to eat. Nope.
Okay.
So, you want to see how easy they are? Well, you know, because you have
I
them,
do.
but
So
yeah.
here, look at this. It's thin, like a sheet of paper when it gets started, and you cut it to size.
Right. So that's the medium one. So what you do is you just hydrate it in water. Now, you want to put it in your sink, but of course I don't have a sink here. But what's going to happen is these individual pillows are going to absorb the water, and then they're going to look like this. They're going to be nice and puffy because it's all that water in there. And then what you do is you put it in your freezer. Let me see here, where's my freezer one? And in 3 hours, let's see here, well, I'll take this one. You've got a frozen solid sheet that is going to wrap around, oh, here it is. You're gonna wrap it around your food and beverages and keep it a safe temperature and keep it colder longer.
You know, last summer when we got to 110 and 112, I was wrapping everything because I knew my kids were going to an outside day camp and it was going to be that hot all day long.
Yes.
And the last thing I wanted was them outside running around or at the Girl Scout camp getting nauseous and getting sick.
Yep.
This is so easy. You can cut them to size. 500 people now have dialed in for this one. Many people are getting more than one. This is to me what sold me on this.
Yeah, so look at this here. We pack these 2 identical lunch boxes with tuna fish sandwiches and we pack them at 9 a.m. So that's over 5 hours ago. So this is the temperature in the lunch box with this blue gel pack.
And you had the blue thing in there.
55 degrees. That is totally not a safe temperature. Remember what I said, 40 and above, you shouldn't be eating it. It's growing bacteria.
Gross.
Now, how about when you pack a lunch at 8 o'clock in the morning, 7 o'clock in the morning, and the kids take it to school or you take it to work? This one is 33 degrees. Why? Because I'm able to wrap the entire cooler, my entire lunchbox with my ThermaFreeze sheets and put it over, and it creates like a little refrigerator in there.
So you know what the other thing that I like about these is no longer do you have to buy a specialty lunch container. This works in any container, any size, and it's reusable.
Yes.
So you're going to be able to customize that cool each and every time. Now, as I said, we're $10 less than our normal QVC price. We're even way less than retail. We are down to 2 colors only, and there will not be a reorder. The color you see on your screen right now is called iCat. We also have a black and red and white chevron that's available. At the end of the day, you want to keep your family safe. For me, I need my sanity because I'll always go to the grocery store and there's going to be a wreck on the road or somebody needs to stop and go to the bathroom or something else. I want to make sure that even just transporting my groceries from the store to home, they stay frozen or they stay cold.
Yeah, exactly. Or what I love about it is just being able to run those extra errands. And again, you saw how easy it is. Hydrate it in water, pat it dry. Put it in your freezer, and in 2 hours, it's frozen solid. But I like to leave mine overnight, but in 2 hours, it will get frozen. So here, what I've done is I cut it in here to line my grocery tote, and not only line it if we can take a peek inside, but line it in between my foods so that it's gonna keep them nice and cold.
And look, as long as you're cutting between the pillows, you can cut these whatever size you need.
Yep.
These are so great to sit down in diaper bags, in your lunch pail.
Yep.
I can tell you on days that I'm having a little personal summer, I just stick one on the back of my neck.
Carolyn Gracie loves them for her hot flashes.
Yes, because they're
They're
small,
perfect. I use them
they're
too.
kind of discreet, they just go right here,
Yep.
and it makes me feel better, like I'm not really gonna meet Jesus at any moment, because some days I'm thinking, oh, this is it, I'm going,
Or
I'm
a
leaving this
boo-boo.
earth.
Your kids get a boo-boo,
Oh,
and your
yeah.
grandkids, give it to them
I
because
know.
it puts a smile on their face.
You know, it's also not messy. I'm looking at
Right.
this shrimp out here.
Yes.
How many times have you had the bag of ice and it starts leaking everywhere? It gets
Yes.
messy and it really doesn't stay cold.
Right, so when you're entertaining outside or inside, put one underneath, put one on top. Here we have one of those travel little dishes here. I have fruit in there, but I also could put
Cute.
anything I want in there, and it's gonna keep it colder longer, keep it a safe temperature.
I do like that.
No
Okay.
wet, drippy mess. Wrap
yeah.
it around with your ThermaFreeze like we have here, and you don't have to worry, no wet, drippy mess.
Well,
It'll
and
keep
you know
it
what
nice
else?
and cold.
This also keeps, when we have the backyard barbecues, that keeps my kids from opening and closing and opening and
Oh,
closing and let
yeah.
the air out of the refrigerator.
For sure.
It becomes self-serve.
Yep. And so here what I did is I actually cut one because you can cut it to any size.
Yeah,
I was
look
going
at
to say,
this.
hold that up. It's so funny, but put your lunch in here, wrap it around everything, and you can keep everything nice and cold no matter what it is. You pick the size that you're cutting, fold it over the top, and create like a little refrigerator in there.
Yes.
And oh, guess what?
What?
These are made in the United States of America.
I love that.
Isn't that awesome? Yeah,
Can
it's
we
made
show
here in the
this
USA.
again? Because this to
Okay.
me was really startling. I know we're going to get real fast.
Well, okay, so this was the tuna fish, but I want to tell you this one too.
Okay, do it.
I did this. It was 66 degrees, took it out of the pantry, 66 degrees, all right? And that was exactly 1 hour ago. And here, the temperature is now, let's see, oh, go this
40.
side, 48 degrees, no, 40. It's going down, 40 degrees. And that was from warm in 1 hour.
Love it. Love
Went
it.
down
Lisa
25
Brady,
degrees.
thank you so much. All you have to
My
do is
pleasure.
decide, do you want the iCat or do you want the chevron like you see on the screen?
Yep.
Remember, this one will not be reordered, so hang on.